evening to the viewers of Pandit Ravi Shankar Music Foundation. Once again, we are here in this evening for the centenary year celebration of none other than Pandit Ravi Shankar ji. Today, we are here to welcome one of our eminent guests, Padma Bhushan and Grammy Award winner, above all, disciple of Pandit Ravi Shankar ji, Vishwa Mohan Bhatt ji. Vishwa Mohan Bhatt ji, I welcome you on behalf of Pandit Ravi Shankar Music Foundation. Namaskar. The session will be taken and speak to Vishwa Mohan ji, our brother and senior disciple of Pandit Ravi Shankar ji, Gaurav Majumdar. Gaurav Majumdar bhai, very good evening.
Thank you, Nabarun bhai.
I give the session, hand over the session rather to you.
Thank you. Dada Pranam.
गौरव जी बहुत खुशी हो गई। एंड नाबारुण जी, आप गुरु जी के रिलेटिव हैं, ये मुझे पता चला। और मैंने हमारी गुरु माँ चिन्ना माँ सुकन्या जी से आज्ञा ली पहले कि क्या मैं इस पे जा सकता हूँ, तो वो बोली कि जरूर, ये आपको मुझे जाना ही चाहिए। तो उनका आशीर्वाद मुझे मिला, तब जाके मैं आपसे कनेक्ट हुआ। उनका बहुत बहुत मैं आभार प्रकट करता हूँ, आपका भी, कि आपने मुझे आज श्रोताओं से जुड़ने का फिर एक बार मौका दिया है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. What a pleasure. What a pleasure. And this humility, I think it's legendary because of our Guru, Bharat Ratna Pandit Ravi Shankar ji, that he taught always to take ijazat, permission of elders, and that's what I think triggered you to speak to Chinnama and make this possible.
Gaurav ji, your voice is very dim now. Your voice is very dim. Can you speak a little louder?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now it. Can you raise your volume? So
yeah, I will. So to begin with, I would like to go back to the history of your ancestors and where do you come from and how did you land up in Jaipur?
Okay. My roots are from Andhra Pradesh, Telangana Pradesh. I am a Telang Brahman. My father's full name was Bhatt Manmohan Rao Telang. So we are Rao and Telang. When Jaipur city was establishing, that time the then king of Jaipur, Raja Savai Mansingh, invited some of my ancestral people who were into the art, music, literature, Sanskrit, and they were Pandit also, and all these kind of creative art and performing art as well as religious side. So they migrated from Andhra, Telangana Pradesh now to Jaipur, and they brought hundreds of us, about 100 intellectuals from our Jati. They brought in Jaipur and established a Gunuijan Khana. Like Tansen was one of the 9 jewels in the this court of Akbarji. Akbar, in the same pattern, Savai Mansingh also had this kind of this thing, and he brought all of us from there just to promote Indian classical music, Indian art, Sanskrit, and all the rituals, because most of them were Pandits, so they performed puja for him. So that's how our family migrated to Jaipur 300 years before. And since then, the tradition is going on, as we are trying to maintain it for last 8 generations now, or maybe more, and devoted to Indian classical music since then.
Wonderful, wonderful. I wanted, this question was in my mind, and I had asked you also in our several meetings, but because there are a lot of people who don't have the opportunity to speak to you personally, I think this was important. Now, coming to today's, uh, the reason why we are here, our Guruji, Bharat Ratna Pandit Ravi Shankar ji. What comes to your mind when you hear this name? Guruji, what comes to your mind when you hear Guruji? What comes to your mind when you hear Pandit Ravi Shankar ji?
Oh, first of all, this may be a little strange to Westerner people. As soon as his name is there, we touch our ears. That is the way to pay respect to a great person, and especially the Guru. When we talk about Guru or father or mother who taught you as Guru, then we have to do this. So the first thing comes to my mind when it is Pandit Ravi Shankar, the word, my hands automatically go to my ear just to say tribute to him, to say, give me your blessings. So these are the first thought which I get when I hear his name or when I take his name. Though we are not supposed to take his name so much, because I don't know, that might be some Indian tradition that we don't take names of the person of Guru like this. We can only say Guruji. Guru, Guruji. Ji means the respect. So that thing comes to my mind.
Sure, sure. That's so well said. Now, the meeting point between Guruji and your family, when was that auspicious moment when your family met Guruji and the great relationship of Guru Shishya started?
Yeah. Gauravji, I think you know that you have been with Guruji for so long time. You lived with him as a Guru Shishya Parampara, but I was not there for so much time. So you know better than me about my Guruji, our Guruji. Acha, I will tell you. I think you were not born at that time. I'm talking about 1957.
Uh-huh.
My eldest brother, Shashi Mohanji, was his first batch disciple. 1957, I was 7 years old kid. So our association started at that time.
Wow.
But I started singing, learning singing from my father, they were from Jaipur Gharana and Sainia Gharana. My mother and my Shashi Mohanji learned from Ustad Kayam Husainji. Kayam Husainji was the descendant of Sainia Gharana. So that time I was playing sitar also for some time. 3 years I played sitar because sitar was there. My brother Shashi Mohanji and Manju Ben Mehta, they were playing sitar, and Krishna Mohanji, my nephew, also playing sitar. So sitar was dominating in my family. So anyway, and 2 brothers played violin. So I played violin for some time, but finally there was a turning point when a German lady came to learn Indian music on her guitar. That was a Spanish guitar. So that was the first time I saw the guitar. And I don't know what that when she was leaving, I bought that guitar in 25 rupees. And then I started doing some experiments on it. And then I started listening to people who already did so much on this instrument. One of them was Pandit Brajbhushan Kabra ji. And second one, I came across with Nalin Majumdar ji, who came to Jaipur for a performance by Shruti Mandal. And I saw that he played classical on acoustic. Then he put his pickup, another guitar, and then he played some film songs also, just to attract people and just to say that this instrument can be like this also. Because at that time, it was like, oh, this instrument is very light. Only film music is there. That kind of image was there for this slide guitar, what you call Hawaiian guitar, which we play with this steel rod in our hand, left hand. So anyway, I did not know about them. I came to know very later. My beginning was that German guitar was there, and I removed the strings and put new strings over it, and then gradually I started putting new strings, and then later on I put the tumba also, and here you see that sympathetic strings which I added to this. So this became a different instrument altogether, and it has what you see now is 20 strings. So this is like 55 years old history now. Thing
long
is
time,
like
long history.
But the gradual development was like that. And then
so going back to your elder brother, we would like to know about him and his learning with Guruji. And I'm sure you must have been part of listening this great talim your elder brother Dada would have with Guruji. How was that like?
Gauravji, your voice is very dim.
Okay.
I'm not able to understand.
Now better? Can you hear me better?
एक बार थोड़ा सा माइक के पास आके हिंदी में बोल दीजिए.
Can you hear me better now?
हाँ जी, better.
Can you?
थोड़ा माइक को ऐसे कर लीजिए.
हाँ. जी.
माइक.
Can you hear me now?
हाँ जी, better है.
हाँ. So the initial years of talim of Guruji to your elder brother.
गौरव जी,
नहीं आ रहा है.
नहीं, थोड़ी वॉइस थोड़ी क्लियर नहीं आ रही.
Can you hear me now?
हाँ, थोड़ा सा बेटर है. फिर से बताइए.
So
हाँ जी.
Your elder brother started his talim with Guruji.
Elder brother started in 57, sitar.
So those years of talim, were you witness to any of those talim?
No. I was too small at that time. I did not know what is happening and where it is happening. I did not know that he used to go to Delhi to have the talim. So my association, I will just come to the point I started knowing about him when I started my youth, the young age, teenage. Then I started, there is some sitar player. I was 10 years old. Then I started 12 years, and then I started thinking about, somebody can that be great. So we used to act and enact the play, in the sense that I used to play as if I am Pandit Ravi Shankar, and my nephew Krishnaji would play tabla as if he is Ustad Allah Rakha, and some sister used to play Tanpura as Kamla Shankar ji, and this all kind of enactment we used to do. I used to come like sitar in my hand, and people will clap and this and that. The acting we started. That was the beginning. Then I came into contact with him physically in the year 1983 in Ahmedabad, where we all gathered, if you remember.
Yes.
because Manju Bain already was his disciple, Krishna Bhai already, and Shashi Munji was long back. So we had, I think we are the only family that we are 4 members are Guruji's disciple. I think so. I may be wrong. Yes, but it is true. So Manju Bain,
I wasn't there in Ahmedabad. That trip I wasn't there.
Yes,
so
yes. You
I
were there
wasn't fortunate. I have heard stories, but मैं नहीं था वहाँ पे.
But it was there. Yes, 83. Nandan Bhai Mehta, the founder of Saptak, Manju Bain Mehta, and it was done at the residence of Bharti Ben Parekh, mother of Amita Ben Parekh. You already know them. They are the trustees of Saptak, and Rupa Ben Shah, Rupande Shah. Guruji used to stay only in 2 homes, Rupande Shah or Bharti Ben. He did not prefer a 5-star hotel because he wanted homemade food. So, and that was the reason that he stayed with these 2 people. And I still remember in 83, in Bharti Ben's home, I had the Ganda Bandhan with Dubey Sahab. Dubey Sahab was his secretary. And he performed the puja also. So that was the beginning of my being his humble disciple. And from that time, the journey started.
How nice! How wonderful! So now coming to that moment when you tied the ganda and that beautiful talim of Bihag, which I have heard so much about, and the composition Guruji made. I think he made it specially for you because in that slide way, the mukhda is so much like meant for your instrument. Guruji was a genius. So based on the disciple and their instrument, he would create the bandishes. So would it be possible for us to hear that legendary Bihag of Guruji and that wonderful composition Guruji created, Samagapa Madha Gama Gare Sanisa? Is that possible?
You want me to play and perform?
Please. Okay. What I
will do, I will put this microphone little ahead so that you can see my instrument.
Sure.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
I have a very good app which has very good Swar Mandal.
Ji.
Swar Mandal.
Ji.
ये मूड बनाता है जरा.
जी. क्या बात है, क्या बात है। वाह 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 वाह, सब यादें ताजा हो जाती हैं।
मुझे लगता है थोड़ी आवाज में डिस्टॉर्शन आता है
जी, थोड़ा सा।
Zoom has a limiter.
जी जी,
लिमिटर है, वो ऑन हो जाता है
जी। No, but we got a good feeling of and वो सब पुरानी यादें, all those memories, and you are nice and humble to say that I was there and I stayed, but I remember so many times and incidents, Dada, when you would come and stay with us in Lodi Estate.
Yeah.
And we would really look forward because the interaction, the talim, we would be together, we would eat together, and you know.
What a wonderful time it was there in 95 Lodi Estate, which was allotted to Guruji for being the member of Parliament.
Ji.
And all of you were there, your younger brother and some other musicians like Partho, very good sarod player.
Very good.
Verma, Shubhendra Raoji, one of the best Guruji's disciple. And as far as I remember, you played violin in the beginning, and then you shifted to sitar. So that was a wonderful transition. And you have come up with sitar so well. That is very strange. The same story I have. I shifted from violin, sitar to Mohan Veena.
Ji. Wonderful.
That time was I would call it the golden time.
Yes.
With Guruji. Yes. So much close relationship, like we were from 24 hours we were there together with Guruji, watching him, what is he doing, how he walks, how he takes his morning walk, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then the music session. Oh my God, he was so energetic all the time. We were little lazy, but he was very prompt. I mean, if he gave us time 10 o'clock, he would sit 10 minutes before 10 o'clock.
Correct. He was ready and he was there.
Sometimes I noticed that I am getting late. I am entering at 10 minutes past 10. Then he, used to look like that at the watch. That was enough.
That was
enough for us to learn things. The watch was there, and he, as soon as I entered, that's it. He said whatever he wanted to. He was very, very particular about being punctual, sincere, and see that we have to get ready for what we have committed to. So he was a wonderful guru also, that he taught punctuality, number one, sabse pehla, how to be punctual and what, I mean, the discipline is there, and then the story is there. Now you tell me.
So what comes to my mind always, Dada, how generous he was. So rare, where he opened his house for his disciples. He opened his heart, his learning, his knowledge. And then also so many concerts. I remember 1985, your first concert in London, which Chinnamma was part of it, and she had organized. And you know, your tour, also Allahabad. I remember when Guruji came in 85, Guruji requested my uncle, Nalin Mazumdarji, that I have these three disciples, Aapka Naam Liya, Tarunji Ka and Dayaji, to organize, to begin the evening with your trio. And how many gurus really will do that? It was so generous that you stay with him, he feeds you, he teaches for free, and hours together music. And then he takes care that you are really showcased in the right place, in the right manner.
Yeah.
It is so heartwarming, and so I'm filled with gratitude. Such में इसके बारे में थोड़ा आप बोलिए, हमको बोलिए, सबको बोलिए. This is something we really want to talk about Guruji, because this was such a special quality in him.
See, he was like an ocean of imagination, and what he wanted us to do, he showed us. Gauravji, I'm sorry, I could not hear your full voice, your question.
Ji.
So, can you just tell me once again, one sentence?
Yeah, my sentence is that a person, a guru, so giving, talim, staying with him, and then also making sure his disciples are showcased in the best manner, in the best place. How much he helped with, say your career, your initial days, your concerts abroad, your concerts in Allahabad. My uncle organized that, where you and Tarunji and Dayaji played. How many of them? What a special thing, what a rare quality that a guru would have, you know.
I think one word is enough. He was a perfect guru. Yeah. And he knew what to do and how to do. And the interesting thing was, he knew each and every student. He knew every detail about them, where they are from, what is their history, what they have done in their life. So he was well aware and well informed what every student is doing. Because you see, he was a sitar player. But if you see the galaxy of his disciples, of other instruments, like Shehnai, Daya Shankarji, like Santur, Tarun Bhattacharya ji, like Tabla, Vikram Ghosh, like Mohan Veena, Vishwa Mohan Bhatt, like vocal, Samresh Chaudhary ji, Lakshmi Shankar ji, and so many things, so many others, which I cannot remember at this, maybe I am not remembering at this time. So this is the variety of instrument, and those artists who were already performing artists, I will tell you this, they became his disciple. Why? Shehnai player might have gone to Ustad Bismillah Khan Sahab. Sarod player might have gone to Ustad Ali Akbar Khan, but Partho came to him. See, Sarangi, they would have gone to Ram Narayan ji. Ramesh Mishra ji, no. Samresh Mishra ji, Samresh Chaudhary ji could have gone to Bhimsen ji for learning vocal. But see, the depth of his knowledge, that was the think that what we wanted to learn, what all these people who had a different style and different instrument, what they learned. They learned the music, they learned the purity, they learned the rag, they learned the compositions, they learned the sarup of rag. That was the thing which was there. That is why I think he's the only guru who had so many variety of instruments who are students of him.
So true.
What do you think?
Gopal Krishna ji was there, Vichitra Veena. Satyadev Pawar ji was there, violin. I mean, one after another, and of course,
Vinay Bharat Ramji
was there. Yeah.
Arun Bharat Ramji sitar.
Yeah. Shipra Bose ji was there, vocal. And
Shipra Bose.
And Dada, I still remember the Talim with Shamarez Da. How beautiful compositions Guruji created, where he wrote the lyrics and he wrote the music. Beautiful ख्याल के composition, छोटा ख्याल, बड़ा ख्याल, तराना.
सब आया उनके पास.
It was amazing that you came. His whole view of teaching was so different. He knew कि नहीं अभी विश्व मोहन आ रहे हैं, हम उनके लिए हम ये इस तरीके से हम तालीम देंगे. शमरेश चौधरी आ रहे हैं, हम इस तरीके से देंगे. सत्यदेव जी, I still remember, गुरुजी एक इवनिंग सत्यदेव जी आए थे, वो रेडियो में काम करते थे, रेडियो से सीधा आ गए थे.
वाह.
और गुरुजी क्या है, पहले ख्याल रखते थे, बोलते थे वो रेडियो से आया है, पूछ लो चाय वाय पिया है कि नहीं, उसको कुछ खिला दो पिला दो.
He was so particular.
I mean, it was, and then he sat, he told me, he says, तुम लोग के सबके साथ नहीं, मैं आज उसके साथ अकेले बैठूंगा, तुम लोग बैठ के सुनो. And he sat in his puja room. And you will not believe, because Satyadev ji ka lay was absolutely marvelous. बहुत लयदार थे. पूरा जो उस दिन जो तालीम था, उन्होंने श्याम कल्याण बताया था, मुझे अभी भी याद है. Everything was steeped in lay and rhythmic variation, chand. So I was thinking कि अभी सुबह हम लोग का एक तालीम हुआ, that was totally different color. Then evening you sit with Satyadev Pawar ji, it's a different. Then when he sat with Ramesh Mishra ji, I've heard those beautiful Nat Bhairav ke talim and all that. I mean, it was out of this world, Vishu bhai.
Of course. You are talking about this Shyam Kalyan.
Shyam Kalyan, जी. आप थोड़ा हम लोग को थोड़ा सा.
अच्छा, बजा के बताऊं?
जी, of course. Okay. Because श्याम कल्याण आपका भी काफी फेवरेट राग रहा है. You have been.
अच्छा, मैं देखता हूँ.
जी.
मुझे फिर से मोबाइल एडजस्ट करना पड़ेगा.
जी.
आपको एक बात बताना चाहता हूँ।
जी जी।
हम जो लोग करते थे पहले, गुरुजी से मिलने से पहले
जी
जो
जी
करते
जी।
थे, उसमें ये था रे म प नि सा रे सा नि ध प म ध म प ग म रे म प ध म प ग म रे स रे म प ग म रे स। ये हमारा था। रे म प सा नि म प ग म रे स, ये मुखड़ा होता था हमारा। रे म प सा नि प ग म रे स नि स रे म प सा नि। जब हम गुरुजी के पास गए और उन्होंने कहा कि रे प सा नि तो उसमें शुद्ध सारंग में आता है, हाँ इसको अलग कैसे करोगे? उन्होंने कहा कि रे म प सा ध स म ध म प ग म ग म प रे स। ओ माय गॉड, हम शक्ल देखते रह गए। ग म ग म प रे स, प म रे म प ग म ग म प ग म ग म प रे स। सनि द प म प ध म प ग म ग प रे स नि स रे, सनि द प म प ध म प ग म ग प रे। अब इसकी मुखड़ा देखिए, सनि द प म प ध प म प ग म ग म प म रे। ये स्वरूप उन्होंने मुझे बताया।
वो
कि
पूरा
ग म ग
कल्याण
म
का
प
अंग आ
रे।
गया वहां पे।
हाँ?
वो पूरा कल्याण का अंग आ गया वहां पे।
और इसका अलग ही स्वरूप खड़ा हो गया। अरे फिर मैंने हीराबाई बड़ौदेकर का सुना।
जी।
मैंने कहा देखता हूँ क्या है वो। क्या उन लोगों ने बहुत गाए हैं राग मराठी, जो जितने भी धारवाड़ बेल्ट में जो हुए, उन लोगों ने बहुत गाए हैं ये श्याम कल्याण। तो मैंने सुना तो सावन की सांझ, और एकदम वही स्वरूप जो गुरुजी ने बताया। अरे हमने कहा पहले तो हम लोग रे म प ध म प ग म रे यही करते थे। रे म प नि म प ग म रे, ये प्रचलित स्वरूप है।
जी।
हो सकता है ये भी कोई गलत नहीं है, लेकिन रे म प नि सा रे सा नि ध प म ध म प ग म रे म प ध म प ग म रे सा नि रे सा नि सा रे म प ग म रे प म ध प म प म ग म रे नि ध प म प ध प म प ग म रे सा। ये स्वरूप चल रहा है। लेकिन गुरुजी ने कहा रे म प ध म प ध प म प रे म प म ग म ग म प म म म ग म ग म ग म प रे स म रे नि स रे म प ध म प ग म ग म प रे नि स रे स रे म प म रे। देखिए अब रे म प म रे, मारे कैसे आता है? म रे, ये नहीं हुआ,
नहीं,
शुद्ध नहीं आया।
हाँ।
रे म प म रे नि स, अश तीव्र म आया, जो कि हमने सोचा नहीं था। और मैंने फिर एक रिकॉर्डिंग सुनी थी शमीम अहमद जी की, उन्होंने
जी
बहुत अच्छी तालीम ली थी
जी,
गुरु
बहुत
जी से।
बहुत।
तो मैंने उनसे सुना तो उन्होंने यही बजाया था, रे म प म रे नि स प नि रे स रे म प रे म रे नि, ये बजाया था। तो मुझे लगा कि हाँ ये स्वरूप, अलग स्वरूप श्याम कल्याण का खड़ा हो गया। इसमें शुद्ध सारंग का स्वरूप नहीं आ रहा है, या सारंग कहीं नहीं आ रहा है, और अपने आप कल्याण का रूप आया। और रे म प ध म प ध, इस पे न्यास आया। हम लोग धा पे न्यास नहीं करते थे। रे म प ध म प नि स नि प, ये क्या करते थे। मैंने कहा यही है बस गुरु का ज्ञान।
गुरु का ज्ञान।
टेक्निकल authenticity of rag, purity of rag is most important. I think he taught us this, not technical side of instrument कि आपके मेरे इंस्ट्रूमेंट पे ये दो हैं, ये है, या ये स्टील रॉड है, इससे क्या बज रहा है। That doesn't mean, it did not mean कि क्या बज रहा है, लेकिन बज क्या रहा है, what is coming out of this instrument, the authenticity of music. The instrument is just a medium. The music, what is coming out, is more important. I will tell you the story of this. let me explain something to you.
जी जी।
This is like I am talking about 1966, year 1966 or 67 beginning. यूजुअली हमारे घर का जो कबाड़ होता है वो पड़ा रहता है, और उसको हम लोग पता नहीं क्यों नहीं कबाड़ी को बेचते हैं, सोचते हैं कि कभी काम आ जाएगा, इसको रखे रखो। तो मेरे घर पे भी कुछ कबाड़ एक कोने में रखा रहा था। उसमें मैंने देखा एक घर की सांकड़, जो डोर लैच होता है ना,
जी जी,
लैच वो सांकड़ पड़ा हुआ था। मैंने कहा तो फेंक रहे हैं उसे। मैंने वो सांकड़ उठाई और उसका एक एंड मैंने जाके लोहार से कटवाया और उसका ये शेप दिलवाया जो लिटिल बिगर देन, जो अमूमन जो गिटार प्लेयर हैं वो करीब करीब इतना सा रखते हैं बस।
जी जी जी,
मेरा थोड़ा सा ये साइज मैंने बड़ा किया जस्ट टू होल्ड इट लाइक दिस।
हाँ जी,
ये और अमूमन जो लोग हैं वो इस तरह से पकड़ते हैं कि ये
जी,
अंदर चला
जी,
गया, ये
जी,
अंदर चला गया।
जी 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 जी,
मेरा
जी,
ये हथेली के अंदर नहीं जाके हथेली के बाहर रहता है, इधर रहता है। ये देखिए,
लाइक अ पेन जैसे पकड़ते हैं।
लाइक ए पेन। तो उससे क्या होता है, इसका जो ग्रेविटी है, जो ये गिरने का रहता है ना टेंडेंसी, वो नहीं रहता है। इफ यू होल्ड इट लाइक दिस तो ये सपोर्ट मिल गया इधर से, और अगर इफ यू होल्ड इट लाइक दिस तो ये नीचे गया।
जी
जरा
जी
सा
जी,
आपका ग्रिप गया और ये ग्रिप के ये नीचे गिर जाएगा। आप ऐसे करेंगे तो आप इसको रॉड को संभालेंगे या अपनी इमेजिनेशन को संभालेंगे?
करेक्ट करेक्ट।
तो ये मैंने एक अलग स्टाइल डेवलप किया। खैर, ये मेरा बीच में इंटरप्शन हुआ, आई एम सॉरी। नाउ यू कैन गो अहेड विद योर क्वेश्चन।
So now going forward, now you started traveling and you started performing. You were part of so many wonderful projects with Guruji. What comes to my mind immediately is the two projects. One is Ghanshyam and one is Kremlin, which was absolutely outstanding. Ravi Shankar in Kremlin and Ghanshyam, these two iconic projects of Guruji and compositions of Guruji, and you were so closely involved as a performer in that. And those days in Lodi Estate, the rehearsals and compositions, Guruji creating all those wonderful pieces. Mach Khamach ka kya acha piece hai usme. And आपका जब piece आता था, हम लोग wait करते थे कि अब विशु भाई का piece आने वाला है। हम लोग we would really wait कि अब वो piece, और वो आपका जब गिटार का छेड़ लेके वो जो माच खमाच का शुरू करते थे आप उस एक्सपीरियंस के
वेरी नाइस ऑफ यू, थैंक यू।
वो तो हम सुनेंगे, लेकिन हम उसके पहले थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस आपसे सुनना चाहेंगे।
मैं बताता हूँ आपको
जी।
Yes, you are correct, but the first thing is that he took us, he took me, Daya Shankar ji, Tarun Bhattacharya ji, and Ishwar Lal ji Mishra. First time in foreign countries, 5 countries: USA, Canada, France, Germany, and UK. And we traveled together because
and this was your first trip. This was your first trip abroad.
Yes, you can say that. Yes.
Which year was that?
He had 85. 1985. I can very humbly say that he was the one who brought all these 4 musicians for the first time in their life to 5 countries in just life. But before this, I will tell you, he took none other than Pandit Hari Prasad ji, Pandit Shiv Kumar ji, Satyadev Pamar ji, Kartik Kumar ji, and Anant Lal ji. All these persons for the first time, L. Subramaniam ji even, for the first time from India to America for the Festival of India or whatever. So he took us for this Indo-Japanese collaboration in Los Angeles in 85. That was the first performance, and we had a lovely time in rehearsing. Rehearsal was there. Anushka was not born at that time.
Anushka was born, but Anushka was small. Anushka was 4 years old.
Okay, maybe I did not know. Then 88, as you mentioned, Festival of India in Russia, that live in Redford, Russia, Moscow. We were there for about 21 days in Hotel Moscow, and all the musicians, he took so many musicians there just to have the grand finale of that Festival of India. And that was telecast in India live by Doordarshan, and it became the biggest hit. That what orchestra he conducted in Russia at that time, Moscow. So that was a very memorable days. That those 21 days still we remember and we miss those days that we used to eat together, we used to sit together, we had to rehearse together, travel together, go to auditorium, test this and that, and a wonderful time. I remember. After that, also some like Paris, there was a concert. Germany, there was a concert. In UK, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Sukanya ji organized some program, and lot of traveling. I am very, very lucky that I was with him all the time, most of the time.
Talking of the Kremlin concert.
Kremlin, yes, live in Kremlin.
So two pieces which comes to my mind, which I would definitely want you to play. Just a glimpse. One is the Yaman Kalyan, and one is the Pilu. In the end, the finale, how Guruji walks on stage, and that Shehnai of Daya Shankar ji. So thoda sa Yaman Kalyan, thoda sa Mishra Pilu from the Kremlin. Thoda sa agar jhalak aap hum log ko dikhayenge, will really be taken back to that time, Dada.
That was actually a composition befitting for playing on sitar and sarod. Nire gama pada gada pama gare sa nire sani sa dha, nire gare ga, nire gama pada gada pama gare sa nire sani sa dha, nire gare ga, nire nigare re gama gani dada madani tani re gare sani dha mada pama gare sa, nire gama pada gada pama gare sa nire sani sa dha, nire gare ga, nire gama pada gada pama gare sa nire sani sa dha, nire gare sa, mada ma gama gare gare gama gama mada madani sa, nire gare sa, mada ma re gare gama gama mada madani tani sa, nire gare sa, nire gama Sani tabu kare sani tabu mada pama gare nire gama pada gare sani res nire gama pada gada pama gare sani res nire gama pada gada pama gare sani res sani sa. Now solo portion is started.
हाँ, वो सोलो जो आपका आता था, आपका जो सोलो आता था, हम लोग वेट करते थे.
वो अभी तक अमर संगीत है, वो अमर है, वो कभी immortal music है, that will be remained all the time whenever we.
आपका वो सोलो सुनना है हमको. थोड़ा सा
फिर से करता हूँ.
थोड़ा सा.
I am not so good actually.
These are all immortal time, and time which is really etched in everybody's memory and everybody's heart. क्या बात है. क्या बात है. वाह 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 वाह. हाँ, क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है। इतना इतना मेमोरीज है उस समय का, इतने सारे मेमोरीज। आपको याद है एक दिन वो लोधी एस्टेट में रिहर्सल के समय ही वाज हैविंग ऑल दिस रिहर्सल्स,
हाँ जी,
एंड अचानक वो बोले कि नहीं ये रिहर्सल हो रहा है, मेरा रियाज नहीं हो रहा है। एक दिन अचानक वो कुमारदास से बोले कि आज हम सिर्फ रियाज करेंगे, तुम लोग सुनो बैठ के।
वाह।
एंड ही स्टार्टेड, आपको याद है कि नहीं पता नहीं, ही स्टार्टेड
हाँ।
प्लेइंग और हम लोग सब लोग एक दूसरे को देख रहे हैं कि क्या राग बज रहा है।
ये बात।
He finished the whole thing and he didn't even speak, and he knew exactly that we all are wondering कि क्या राग वो बजा रहे हैं। And in the end, nobody had, of course, the courage to ask him कि आपने क्या राग रियाज किया। हम लोग करीब 1-1.5 घंटा बैठ के सुने, and then I still remember सब लोग चले गए, everybody went। आप लोग वो लोधी होटल में ठहरे हुए थे, and then night he was in the bathroom। वो लोधी एस्टेट का जो घर था, उनको तो वो इंदिरा गांधी ने as a gesture, as a musician दिया था। He got the Lodi estate place not as a parliament member, he got it as an eminent musician, and because Asiad में गुरुजी ने जो म्यूजिक किया था, he did it totally free of cost। गुरुजी didn't take any money।
I may be wrong. I thought it was given to him as a member of parliament.
No. Guruji never took any money from the government. Any project he has done, it was always a service to the country. He has never taken a penny. Never ever.
Salute to him. Salute to him.
जवाब नहीं। तो जब उन्होंने वो रात को उनको ध्यान था, because while playing he was watching all of us also। तो हमको उन्होंने बाथरूम में थे, वो बुलाए, बोले कि राग समझ में आया। हमने कहा हम अभी भी सोच रहे हैं, अगर आप नहीं बताएंगे हम सो नहीं पाएंगे रात को। तो तब उन्होंने बताया माली गौड़ा था वो।
माली गौड़ा। yes.
हम लोग ने ना नाम सुना था ना राग, बट
नाम ही सुना था
कि उसके बीच में भी ये सब कॉम्पोजिशंस के बीच में भी कि रियाज करना है, प्लस तालीम, एंड ऑल्सो टू टेल हिज स्टूडेंट्स कि ये जो इसके साथ जो टच है उसको छोड़ना नहीं है। आई थिंक इट वाज अ लेसन, a holistic lesson what Guruji always gave us। सब चीजों में उनका कुछ ना कुछ लेसन होता था हरदम
जी।
तो आप थोड़ा इसमें थोड़ा बताइए आपके एक्सपीरियंसेस, जो as a man, as a musician, of course the world knows him, but also as a man, because he was so humorous। हरदम पूछते थे कि कुछ नया स्टॉक लाए हो कि नहीं, हरदम पूछते थे कि कुछ नया स्टॉक है, कुछ नया लाए हो। आपको देखते ही पूछते।
He was very fond of everything, as you said, Mali Gora is very rare rag, which I still don't know what is that rag, and I cannot dare to play that rag। Guruji, what he made, I tried some of them, not all, because it's very difficult to perform the expectations of his ragas, so I kept limited rag which I could perform humbly. That is one of my thing is Natwera, which I do play whenever there is a morning concert. I play Charukeshi, he made popular, which I play, and then Dhun Rasya I play in every program almost, and Sukanya ji really loves that. She always tells me to play. Come on, play Rasya. And then this Sham Kalyan, yes, the Sarup, the structure of rag, what I explained, I try to execute that in my program. And some other ragas, like Charu Kons, Jogeshwari, Parmeshwari. These are the rag I try.
Tilak Sham आप बजाते हैं? You play Tilak Sham also?
Tilak Sham also I played. Oh, I remember one concert in which Kumar Bose, Kumar Dada, he told me to play not Sham Kalyan. He said, you play Tilak Sham. Then I played. If time is permitting, I would just play 2 minutes.
Ji, please. Time hai. We have the time.
No, my geo limit is going out of this thing now. So I have to close as soon as possible. I'll again shift my camera.
Yeah. Okay, better. क्या बात है?
I play this composition, मैं खुद ही रोने लग जाता हूँ.
सच में.
जाने कैसे सपनों में खो गई आँखियाँ, मैं तो हूँ जागे मेरे सो गई आँखियाँ. जाने कैसे सपनों में खो गई आँखियाँ, मैं तो हूँ जागे मेरे सो गई आँखियाँ. जग उजियारा छाया, मन उजियारा छाया, जग उजियारा छाया, मन उजियारा छाया, पल में भिगो गई जल गई आँखियाँ, मैं तो हूँ जागे मेरे सो गई आँखियाँ. बरसी कैसी धारा आके तन मन सारा, बरसी कैसी धारा आके तन मन सारा, अंग से अंग भिगो गई आँखियाँ, अंग से अंग भिगो गई आँखियाँ. जाने कैसे सपनों में खो गई आँखियाँ, मैं तो हूँ जागे मेरे सो गई आँखियाँ. We really miss him.
Very much, very
और
much.
ये पता नहीं इस गाने में कुछ ऐसी कशिश है, कुछ भी कहिए, मैं उनको मिस करता हूँ, उनकी याद करता हूँ, और अपने आप को भाग्यशाली मानता हूँ, आप भी मानते होंगे. We are also fortunate that we had some little time with that great personality, और उसी को हम लोग अपना प्रसाद मान के चलेंगे, और उनका आशीर्वाद सदा हम पे रहेगा. I am very sure wherever he is blessing us, and he will bless us.
He is with all of us. He is with all of us. हमारे पास वो हरदम है. And एक बात मैं सच में बोलना चाहूंगा, that चिन्नम्मा का इतना आशीर्वाद है हम सब के ऊपर, और वो ऐसा काम कर रही हैं गुरुजी का, जो संगीत है उसको बचा के, प्लस उनके शागिर्दों को सबको एक साथ मिला के, और it is just amazing. It's one big family. We are so proud and lucky to be part of this. And मैं आपको क्या बोलूं, मैंने तो आपको पहले ही बोला कि हम तो दीवाने हैं आपके बजाने के.
नहीं, मैं आपको इतना ही कहना चाहता हूँ
जी,
मैं तो कुछ भी नहीं हूँ, लेकिन जो कुछ है अनुष्का शंकर है.
वो तो खैर एकदम एब्सोल्युटली.
अनुष्का गुरुजी की, शी इज द राइट रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ गुरुजी.
जी जी.
इतना so much similarity in his playing, in her playing.
जी.
What she has achieved, his style, his krantan, his everything, and so complicated music.
Yes.
She did at such a young age.
Young age, yes.
I wonder, I am nearly touching 70, and I feel, oh my God, she did it at the age of 17. This is a hammering on my head that age has no meaning.
No.
I mean, talent and the blood, the heredity, the environment, and everything is in favor of Anushka. I tell you, she is presently the best representative of Guruji, and we are very proud that she has done a great job to make herself so powerful. She is the most popular artist, Indian artist abroad. I would not hesitate to say that she is the most highly paid and most popular artist all over the world.
All over the world. Yeah.
All over the world.
All over the world.
All the big venues.
Including India. But the good thing is, I think इसमें भी गुरुजी का तालीम है, that she remains so humble and she mixes and mingles with us like a younger sister. Till date, she's the same Anushka to all of us. That's what is absolutely amazing. And of course, that's Guruji's talim, and it shows that we are part of one big family. हम लोग सब उस family के हम लोग members हैं, हम लोग सब बच्चे हैं उस खानदान के, उस घराने के. और we have been really fortunate कि गुरुजी का हम लोग को सबको आशीर्वाद मिला, उनका जो प्रसाद आपने जो बोला, we all were so blessed. दादा क्या बताएं हम?
नहीं, see, the thing is, there can be only one person who can make it possible. He made possible to popularize Indian classical music in all over the world.
Yeah.
When that was the time hippies movement was there, people were into drugs, cigarette, smoke, this, and everything. That time was it was very bad time for, but the way he introduced sitar into this Western world, and George Harrison became his disciple, one of the Beatles, that was, I think, a revolution in his life, that Indian classical music reached at that top level. Oh my God. People started thinking, oh my God, George Harrison can surrender to somebody and he's from India and he's a sitar player.
Sitar player, yeah.
It was, I think, a revolution which started in Western world. And of course, after that, Yehudi Menuhin, Philip Glass, or there is a long list who, I mean, Yo-Yo Ma, all they came into, you know, like this, doing albums with him and getting Grammys or whatever award possible. So that was the thing. I mean, what I'm trying to say, there has to be one person who can change this world, who can be so revolutionary, who can make things which were considered to be impossible, but
Correct.
he made it possible.
Correct, correct. Totally path-breaking, totally path-breaking. Absolutely, absolutely. It was wonderful to talk to you. हमारा सबका प्रणाम आपको, and really सब पुरानी यादें ताजा हो गई और हम फिर आपसे मिलेंगे. अभी ये साल पूरा गुरुजी का 100वां साल है. ये कोविड में हम लोग सब घर में अभी हैं, लेकिन
नवरुण जी आ गए.
नवरुण जी आ गए हैं. अभी इनसे हम बोलेंगे थोड़ा.
Welcome again. Welcome back.
बोले
Navaran ji, I think I hope it went very well.
Yeah, Vishwa Bhaiya, it was a very beautiful session between you and Gaurav Da, but it was really a pleasure sharing your memories of your music of your Guru Pandit Ravi Shankar ji. One last question or message we want to hear from your Guru Bharatan Pandit Ravi Shankar ji and you to the new generation, to the young generation who are playing and also learning music.
I am very too small to say anything, but what he taught us and what he said to us, remember one thing, there is no shortcut to success.
Yeah.
You have to go through long way. And he also said, Karmanne vadika raste ma fadeshu kadachana. You do your duties. Don't think of what you will achieve out of it. You do what you are doing, the work with sincerity, honesty, discipline, and with no expectation. If you have zero expectation, whatever comes to you, it will be gain in your life. If you expect 100%, and if you got 50%, you will feel that you are at loss of 50%. So never expect anything. Success will come to you if you are capable of it, and if you are talented, and if you have that what you call guts, and also sometimes the luck, you will get it. Nobody can stop you, but wait for the right time. Don't be in hurry to just grab the success like this. It's a long way. This is what I also convey to the newcomers and students, that this is what my Guruji taught me.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Vishwa Bhai. Thank you very much. Okay. We will meet once again. The lockdown is over. Hope it will end.
Now, whole world is going to call me Vishu Bhai only from today, I think.
Oh, so nice, sir. So nice.
They are forgetting my Vishwamon name.
Okay.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Not at all. You are Vishwa Bhaiya for us and Vishwan Bhatt for the world. Thank you so much once again.
Okay,
to the viewers of Pandit Ravi Shankar Music Foundation, once again, we will be here for the next week with an eminent personalities. And don't forget to be there on 5th, that is Guru Purnima Day. We have a special session on that day. And also to the viewers and some of the persons who are connecting to our foundation, they are already giving mail to our inbox to perform in our page, on our page. So rest assured, from our foundation, we are committed to give you a platform to the young generation who are always giving their messages to us very soon, because the mantra and philosophy of Pandit Ravi Shankar was that let every child should have music in their life. Okay, good night once again. Take care. Be safe in this corona world. Thank you. Thank you, Vishwan Bhaiya and Gauravda once again.
And
Good
yes,
night, and
yes.
thank you, Gauravda, for supporting and taking always an initiative for the foundation. Good night. Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
All the